Alright guys, I'm back and this is my WWE Raw review for the 28th of the 4th, 2014. This Raw this week was good, it wasn't that bad. A couple of things that you know, were really good on the show. The Kane D. Bryan stuff, I didn't really care about it too much, thought it was kind of goofy in my opinion, with the whole Kane coming out from under the ring. I thought that bit was kind of goofy. It didn't make any sense. I don't know, I've seen it before with Kane, but whatever. So Raw opens up this week with John Cena getting pissed off at the fans that they voted him in the 3-on-1 handicap match last week. Then this children's choir comes out. They sing Bray Wyatt's "He's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands." So they sing that song, then Bray Wyatt sings it for a bit, and then he's got like all these kids are wearing masks all around the ring. Then John Cena looks all sad. Then this one kid is sitting on Bray Wyatt's knee, and then Bray Wyatt's just laughing his rocket chair, going ah ha 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 ha, like that. So the first match of the night was for the WWE Tag Team titles. It was the Usos versus Ryback. So this was a decent match. Ryback attacked one of the Usos' ankles, so one of the Usos was selling an ankle injury the entire match. Then the other Uso hit a super kick on Ryback for the win and retained the titles. I thought this was a real good match. I wanted to see this match should have been on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view instead of so this guys. They should have had this Ryback and Usos match at Extreme Rules instead of tonight on Raw, instead of last night on Raw. They should have had this on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. They could have built this match up for Extreme Rules instead of them, you know, building this up for this week's episode of Raw. They could have had, you know, the Usos versus Ryback at the pay-per-view and really built it up, had them cut promos on each other and keep Ryback attacking the Usos and really build up this feud. But yeah, I thought it was a decent match. And then we get a segment. From Heyman. Heyman says that the things that RVD said last week about him, saying that he's then we get a statement from Heyman saying that the things that then we get a statement from Heyman saying that the things that RVD said to him last week were true. He tells Cesaro he takes his cards to the top. Then the second match of the night was Titus versus Sheamus. Sheamus was with the bro kick. It was a decent match. Before the match, it was a short match. Titus attacks, Sheamus before the match. Titus attacked Sheamus before the match. So I don't know if they're teasing a feud between Titus and Sheamus. I don't know if that's where they're going with these two guys. I think these two guys really need a feud because Sheamus and Titus are just doing really nothing. They're just putting random matches, random six-man tag matches, or just really not doing nothing at all. They really need a feud, in my opinion. Sheamus desperately needs to turn heel. If you're watching in WWE Creative, if the WWE Creative are watching me right now, please turn Sheamus heel. I am getting I'm really tired of his heel character right now. I really want Sheamus to turn heel because that will really refreshen him. I think he's getting tired of the character as well because he's not really putting effort into his matches anymore. It's just the same old thing where he's just doing the clobbering and the same old shit all the time. Please freshen up Sheamus' character. I do want him to turn heel, please. I want to see a Sheamus heel turn this year. But yeah, I hope that Titus and Sheamus do feud in the future. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. Then we get a segment of Hugh Jackman and Dolph. Hugh Jackman comes out. Him and Dolph buried a hatchet from when Hugh Jackman punched you in the face a couple years ago. Then they show a couple of cuts of his movie. Then Sandow comes out. Dressed as somebody from the X-Men. I didn't really care about this. I didn't really care about it too much. This is burying Sandow again. Sandow says, "Silence." I think only best thing about this was when Sandow was Sandow, I think, in my opinion, made this work, but apart from that, this is just burying Sandow. Sandow and Doc will be doing way better things than just promoting Hugh Jackman's movie. Come on! Like, you've got Dolph Ziggler and Damien Sandow. Two talented wrestlers in the WWE, and you don't really use them properly. You could have them feud, maybe you could have them put those guys in a feud instead of them, you know, just in segments with guys like Hugh Jackman. Now, I don't have no offense against Hugh Jackman, but they could do so much better than that. If you want to put somebody to promote their movie, have somebody like a Zack Ryder or a Santino to do that. Dolph and Sandow should be in the main event scene, and I want to see Dolph and Sandow in the main event scene this year in WWE. And I'm tired of them getting buried all the time. They're two talented wrestlers, two of my favourite wrestlers, you know, in WWE currently, and they're getting shoveled down all the time. Dig, dig, dig. And don't say Triple H is burying them. Look at the two guys that they feuded with. John Cena. Yes, John Cena has buried them. Not Triple H, John Cena. John Cena, thank you for your ego. You buried another talent. You buried Sandow and Dolph. Well done. Fuck you, John Cena. What was I then? Oh yeah, then we get I said that. Then the third match tonight was Cesaro versus Swagger. Heyman tries to pull Zeb's mustache. Then Cesaro wins by roll-up. So at Extreme Rules, the announcers announced it's going to be a triple threat match. It's going to be RVD versus Cesaro versus Swagger. I don't know if this feud is going to continue. I don't know why is RVD in this feud. Just because Cesaro cost RVD the chance to become Intercontinental Champion. I cannot really get that. But whatever. Then the fourth match tonight was Cody versus Del Rio. Del Rio was by armbar. Then after the match, Cody's pissed off at Goldust because Cody lost his match. Then fifth match tonight was Rusev versus Alexander Rusev. Before Rusev can put the camel clutch on before Rusev can put his finisher on Xavier Woods, R-Truth comes in and him and R-Truth costs Xavier the match. So it means Rusev wins by DQ. After the match, R-Truth and Xavier attack Rusev, so build up their match for Extreme Rules. Then we get an interview from Renee Young. She interviews RVD. He says he's going to beat Bad News Barrett tonight and give him some bad news. He says he's going to become a 7-time Intercontinental Champion. Then Zeb says that Zeb asks RVD to join the Real Americans. He says no. Sixth match tonight was Los Matadores versus 3MB. 3MB win with the DDT move. Then after that, El Torito dives on all of 3MB. Then we get a segment. Stephanie apologizes to D. Bryan. She says that her and Triple H never wanted D. Bryan as WWE World Champion, but she says that he proved them wrong. Then Kane says, then she said that she just wanted to put D. Bryan against good opponents, something like that. Then Stephanie says that it's going to be Paige versus Brie tonight for the Divas title. Then D. Bryan said he's gonna protect Brie or something like that. Then the seventh match tonight was Divas title. For the Divas title, it was Paige versus Brie. D. Bryan was at ringside. This wasn't even a match. Kane comes out. Kane distracts D. Bryan. Kane's music distracts D. Bryan, so he's looking up the ramp to see where Kane is. Then Kane comes. Kane's hand pops out of the ring. He tries to drag Brie Bell to hell. Well, that's what the announcers were trying to say. Also, the announcers were trying to really pop this over. Oh, Kane's trying to, somebody stop Brie. They were really trying to put that over the announcers. I really like that. You know, that was awesome. So yeah, Brie tries to escape. Then she runs up the ring the first time. Then Kane gets out of the ring. he throws Brie back in. Brie runs under the ring, out the ring again. So this was really weird. Then D. Bryan gets chokeslammed by Kane. I mean, the segment was goofy in my opinion, but whatever. Then we get a segment. Oh wait, is it a segment? Oh yeah, what the hell did I put? Oh yeah, then D. Bryan tells Stephanie that at Extreme Rules he will face Kane. Then Brie calls Stephanie a bitch. Then we get a promo. B&B, he says that the last time RVD won the Intercontinental title, he was in diapers. Then he says that he is the future and RVD was the then of WWE. I thought that was awesome. That promo what he did, that was awesome what B&B did. The 8th match tonight was B&B versus RVD. Really good match here. B&B, RVD goes for the Roll of Thunder. Then Cesaro distracts RVD. RVD goes for the Roll of Thunder, but he misses. Then B&B hits the Bullhammer for the win. Really good match here. I'm glad that Wade Barrett went over. So at Extreme Rules it's going to be B&B versus Big E. And I hope that B&B wins at Extreme Rules. I don't want to see Big E as Intercontinental Champion again. He is boring and stale. Please put the title on B&B. After the match, Swagger attacks Cesaro, hits him with a gut wrench. Then RVD hits a 5-star on Cesaro. So obviously those three guys build up their match for Extreme Rules, which I thought was really good. Then backstage we see the Shield cut a promo on Evolution. Then the next match tonight is Roman Reigns vs Orton. But before the match starts, Triple H, Orton and Batista cut promos on the Shield, saying that they're the new that the Shield are trying to be the new Evolution. Triple H said that they was impressed that they took out most of the 11 guys last week on SmackDown. Then Ric Flair comes out, drunk Ric Flair returns tonight, which I thought was awesome. He's totally out of it. He says St. Louis, like his eyes are shut and everything like that. He was totally out of it, Flair. Flair says that Evolution was great or something like that. Then he says that the Shield of Greatness or something like that. Then he shakes all of the Shield's. He shakes. Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns' hand. Then he leaves. Then the Reigns and Orton match starts. It doesn't really. The match gets. It kind of starts, but then the match kind of gets scrapped. I don't know who won the match because it just ended in a brawl. Then the Shield and Evolution brawl. Triple H tries to pedigree Dean Ambrose. Then Seth Rollins hits a high knee on Triple H. Then Batista. Then Ambrose and Rollins, they throw Batista and Orton out the ring. Then Roman Reigns spears Triple H. He tries to the Shield tries to triple powerbomb Triple H, but then then Evolution retreat, and that's how we ended Raw. I thought Raw this week was a good show. The B&B vs RVD match was probably match of the night. The Wyatt family and John Cena promo at the beginning of the show was really good. I thought the Evolution and Shield brawl at the end was good. Drunken Ric Flair was fantastic. Thumbs up there. But yeah, overall I thought Raw was good. So that's my WWE Raw review for the 28th of the 4th, 2014. What do you guys think of the show? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching, guys. Brag out. Bye, guys.